Did you guys take advantage of any Black Friday deals? I did this year, but I really just tried to chill out because I got too much stuff. And I haven't fished enough this year in order to, kind of go crazy. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I had stuff in a cart and I was like, no, I'm going to get rid of this stuff. I got a couple of things. They're all small boxes. This is from a company. I've never bought products from them before, but this is something that I really wanted to try out specifically for cold water and specifically for next year because I'm already starting to plan for my trip to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan next year with my homeboy Tyler to go and target some giant smallmouth bass. I went there this past year for my first time. It was just an incredible experience. Looking forward to doing it next year. You guys ever heard of SMASHTech Baits? Well, that's who this is from. They make big baits predominantly. I've known about them for a couple of years, but I've never pulled the trigger on some things. But what's in here is specifically for smallmouth. Bag of plastics, another deal. The good old Alabama rig. That's exactly what this is, guys, but it's a little bit different than your traditional Alabama rig. We'll bust it out of here. We'll take a look at it. The other thing in here is something called the Smash Minnow. They were doing a sale over at SMASHTech Baits, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to place a big order, but I'm definitely going to check it out. Oh, that is a sweet little swim bait. Wow, look how soft that plastic is. This thing's going to move in the water, that's for sure. I follow SMASHTech on social media platforms, and I saw a post of him just crushing some giant smallmouth in the north. And I was like, I really want to check these out. So I like the look of this bait so far. And I think this is called coal shad. That's the name of it. So, it's a dark up top, pearl on the bottom, glitter on both ends. The one thing that really stands out to me is how thin this tail is and how soft this tail is. I have a feeling this is going to move no matter what the retrieve speed. Comes with some nice sunken eyes. Yeah, that's a pretty cool bait. Giving it a sniff, it just smells like regular plastic. But what are we going to be putting these on? We're going to be putting these on this. This is specifically made this for smallmouth. So what's so different about this A-rig? Poof! So this A-rig has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 12-blade A-rig that holds one bait. One of the things that the owner of SMASHTech was talking about on his social media platforms was he felt that the smallmouth were really keyed on more flash than the largemouth, even in ultra clear water. So I've never thrown a 12-bladed A-rig before, and I've never thrown an A-rig that just holds one bait. We'll put one jig head on there. We'll put one coal shad on there. We are gonna go full send with this guy. We're gonna spend some good time throwing this in some deep cold water in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I'm curious to know, you guys like throwing an A-rig? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What are your thoughts on it? Do you fish tournaments? Should it not be allowed? What do you guys think about A-rigs for smallmouth? That's what I'm really interested in. Hopefully you guys drop some comments down below. Let's chat about it. Let me see you guys in the comment section of things. And have you guys ever fished with SMASHTech baits before? Let me know that too. What do you think about them? Never heard of them? Know of them? Love them? Hate them? Package number 2 comes from a company called Motion Fishing based out of Missouri. I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story. Last year, I went to the Columbus Fishing Show in Columbus, Ohio, and I watched a seminar from a guy by the name of Steve Coomer, and he's a river rat in Ohio and a guide. And he said a couple of things during that seminar that really piqued my interest. Number one, there's no such thing as a shad bait too big for a river smallmouth. And then he said, there's no such thing as a crawfish bait too small. And that's where this comes in. You guys ever heard of the penny craw? It's a company called Motion Fishing based out of Missouri. So we've got the penny craw jig trailer, and we've got it in 3 colors. All right, guys, so let's take a little bit of a closer look at these penny craws. This is that bug juice color. Looks pretty much like a green pumpkin with like an orange flake to me. This is that grape seed color, and it almost looks like a lighter green pumpkin, almost like a cinnamon with a purple flake. And then we've got, your traditional black and blue. Let's just take a look at some of the things that I think are really unique about this. I really like the ridges, right? As this is falling through the water, that's going to be pushing water. I really like the flat bottom. On a light jig head, this is going to cause that to glide. On a drop shot, it's going to cause it to hover. As you guys can see that here on the claws, there are those raised, you know, kind of flanges. I guess that's what everybody's calling them these days. So I would imagine on the fall, those are going to flap. Let's take a look at it on a jig. I think here you guys can really take a look to see that's just a 4-inch rage craw with that penny craw paired up next to it. Pretty tiny. Here's what she looks like rigged on a finesse jig. That's the tightrope baby firework super jig. In 1/4 ounce. That thing just looks absolutely fire. That's the grapeseed on the magic craw color. Give you guys a little perspective. It's tiny, and that thing is like smallmouth candy. Tell you guys one more story related to this small craw thought process. Last October, when I was fishing the Tippecanoe River with my buddy Tyler Hoskins. It was a tough day. It's the fall transition, fishing rivers, high waters, cold temperatures. For me, that's, you know, totally out of my comfort range, totally out of my ballpark. We've been out there fishing for a while. I think I've got like 1 fish in the boat. Tyler, he's a stud. He's got, you know, 6 or 7 fish in his kayak already. And we're fishing kind of close to one another by an area where the river splits. And I hear him fighting a fish. And then I hear him being like, Greg, get over here, get over here. And I start making my way towards him, and he is just battling this fish. This fish is dragging him all over the river. And he caught the biggest smallmouth I have ever seen in person. Very, very close to a unicorn.
Look at that smallmouth.
Oh my God.
On the micro jig. I cannot believe
Unbelievable, dude. When I saw that thing's head breach, I was like, dude, that looks like a 5-pound smallmouth.
It is. Holy smokes. Oh my God.
Look at that thing, dude. That thing is a beast.
Monster smallmouth,
Holy
dude.
shnikes.
I'm going to give her some water.
This fish was huge. Neither one of us had a scale. Neither one of us had a bump board, but Tyler had measuring tape. So he took length and girth measurements. And I think, you know, if memory serves me right, based on his length and girth measurements, this fish weighed something around 5.46 pounds. I think it was a 21-inch smallmouth, possibly a 22-inch smallmouth, but it was absolutely huge. And he caught it on a micro jig with a micro craw trailer. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that fish rivers and catch big smallmouth on regular-sized jigs, which is cool. Based on what I heard in Columbus, Ohio, and based on what I saw in the Tippecanoe River last year, I think I'm going to continue to try and throw small jigs for him. Thunderhawk. You guys have heard me talk about this company before. This year, I picked this as maybe my 3rd or 4th delivery from them. I'm really happy with the products that I've picked up from this company before. And there's some new products in here that I've never ever fished. And there's a couple of old ones that I just needed some other colors in. But let's jump into this real quick. The guy that I've always talked to at Thunderhawk, Mike Dove, fantastic guy. He actually sent me some baits earlier this year. And I really want to, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be doing a Thunderhawk giveaway. Not sure when. Maybe we'll do it in this video. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Mike Dove sent me some of these earlier in the year. The Papa Waka 6-inch top water walking plug with a cupped lip. Bad to the bone lure. I missed topwater season this fall, admittedly, so I didn't have a chance to fish it, film it. So that's why I haven't done a video about it. That's why you guys haven't seen anything about it. But we're still gonna give one away in this video. Stay tuned. Yes. I had no idea that Thunderhawk Lures made a jerkbait. And you guys have seen and heard me talking about fishing the Tippecanoe River. I've got a bunch of big jerkbaits, but I don't have a bunch of small jerkbaits. And that's one of the things that I picked up from Thunderhawk this time around. Here's the slash 80 jerkbait from Thunderhawk. We picked up 4 different color profiles. This right here is Creek Chub. You can see it's got a reflective, kind of almost chromish finish to it. I really like the small scale design on there. Good paint job. And these hooks, I don't know what they are. They're not they're very small gauge hooks, maybe a size 6. They are sticky, icky sharp. This next color here, this is Arkansas Shiner. That color profile in my neck of the woods gets smashed on hard baits. This right here is Ghost Shad. I really like that pink hue that it's got. I fish a lot of spy baits with this type of color pattern. And then this one right here, this is transparent, and it's still got some of those olives and greens and pinks. This is Alewife. If you guys followed the channel, you recently saw me do something about rat wake baits. Finally picked up the new Rat Benny from Thunderhawk. All right, guys, so taking a look at the Rat Benny wake bait. No joint wake bait. This guy weighs ½ an ounce. You can throw this on any gear, spinning or bait casting. You don't need specialized gear to throw it. Single hook version comes with a tail, and inside the box comes with a backup tail, which is awesome. And looking forward to throwing this on the rivers for smallmouth next year. This color is called tan. This color is called bone. I don't exactly see how you would replace those tails. There might be a CPS, an owner CPS locking ring inside there that you screw this into. That's what I'm kind of guessing is inside there. But there's the Rat Benny from Thunderhawk Lures. We picked up some of their Camel Craw Juniors. They've got a killer small little craw. Again, talking about small craws. This thing makes an excellent compact swim jig trailer, compact jig trailer. And I don't know if they threw this in for me or if I ordered this. I don't remember ordering Sexy Shad and the Camel Craw, but this is gonna make an awesome swim jig trailer. Let's take a closer look. Talking about the Camel Craw Junior, sweet little compact jig trailer. This is a 3-inch crawfish pattern bait. This color right here is called Gold Shiner. And this is one of the sickest colors that I've picked up for a craw in a long, long time. Reason being is I fish a lot of creeks and rivers, and a lot of times I'm trying to make sure that my forage, my crawfish forage matches the bottom, matches the structure. And this looks just like the colors that are in the riverbed. So that is going to look fantastic, whether it's on a Ned rig or a compact jig trailer, or yeah, that's just going to look perfect. Again, that's the Gold Shiner. You guys can see here that it's got a very flat body. So again, it's going to help to glide in situations where it may be being used weightless, like a drop shot or a free rig or something along those lines. It's got little flanges on the claws, which are going to help to create flap. I just can't get over that color. That's fantastic. And this is the Sexy Shad. Like I said, I don't remember if I ordered this or if they threw this in. If they threw this in, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's awesome. It's transparent with a little blue hue, gold flake. This would pair up perfectly on some sort of compact swim jig trailer, just like that. They had an awesome sale. If you guys like Thunderhawk Lures, make sure you pay attention to their website around, Black Friday, Memorial Day, Labor Day, things like that, because they typically have some good sales. Not really a Black Friday unboxing, but something that I've picked up recently that I think deserves notable mention. You guys have seen me fish the Trace swim bait before. 6th Sense came out with an app. They had this special, if you use the app by this date, you get 20% discount. Anytime there's the opportunity to save 20% on swim baits, I take full advantage of that. So picked up a new Trace in a colorway. This is the Trace in Wild Shad pattern. I thought that's pretty awesome. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Picked up the Flow Glider in a couple of different colorways. One is a shad profile, the other one is a bluegill profile. I don't know if you guys follow Milliken Fishing. When it comes to swim baits, I trust Ben's word and his obvious skill when it comes to throwing these. He had an awesome hack talking about taking a Dremel and opening up this joint, making it more of a twitch bait, less of a glide bait. That's something that I'm going to attempt this winter and see what happens from it. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that video. Picked up one more in bluegill because I'm going to do the same thing and send it to one of my homeboys up north in Michigan. Recently got him into throwing swim baits. A lot of people who follow this channel know that I buy swim baits, but I really didn't buy one single swim bait Black Friday, believe it or not. All right, guys, the time has come. We're giving away one of these Thunderhawk Lures Papa Wakas. Let me show you guys a little bit about the bait. So here she is, brand new in box. You get a 6-inch, 1-ounce Papa Waka. And if you guys aren't familiar with this, this is a hard topwater walking bait with a soft tail. 2 double hooks, cupped mouth, so it's gonna walk, it's gonna spit water, and it's got a soft tail for some secondary action. And you guys can see right here in the box, it comes with an extra tail. So all you guys have to do to be eligible to win this is put hashtag Thunderhawk in the comments, and you guys will be entered in to win the contest. Christmas Day, I'm going to do a random comment generator. I'll film a small video, and we'll be able to see who wins this lure from Thunderhawk. Now is a great time to start shopping for the 2023 season and start getting geared up to start ripping some lips in the new year. If you guys are interested in learning some more about some lures that maybe you've never had before, check this out right here. And if you guys are interested in beginner swim baits on a budget, check this out right here. Other than that, we're gonna get out of here. I appreciate you watching. Sub to the channel, become part of the family, and we'll see you guys soon. Take care.